Hey, welcome back to Love Caddies, everybody. My name is Brandon Oberera. I don't know why I said my Instagram.
Oberera?
I don't know why I
Were you
said my
Irish?
Instagram. I don't know why. It's been a while. I don't know why I said my Instagram name. That's my
It's been a while
Instagram.
since I've been here.
Yeah, it's my co-host TJ Francis.
I'm healed.
Yeah,
Look at that.
coming back from a staph infection. Everybody, come on.
Oh,
Look at that. Pretty good here.
Yep. And today, delayed reaction by Patty. Patty's whole
I can't hear it.
what? Oh, that's right.
I
you
don't put
have
on
it.
headphones anymore.
That's right,
When you
you
get a
can't.
staph infection, you'll know. When you
I don't even
everybody
wanna-
gets one.
I don't even want to shake
No,
your
I don't think
hand.
so.
No, I'm all clean, bro. I took antibiotics. I'm all good to go.
I don't know, man. I don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
Well, you can't throw me. I'm pretty heavy. and
Well-
you're weak.
We have a special guest today. The one and only Jess Levin, everybody.
Hey.
Jess, come on,
Thank
Jess.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
Of course.
absolutely.
Thanks for doing this. You've been in this room before, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it one of those bottles yours?
Yeah, the tequila bottle would be mine.
Tequila bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what
Shout
did you do
out to
in
Zach.
this room?
Patty brought it up.
Play that
explaining
clip.
him. Can you really? I was we were doing a pod with Zach Watson.
Oh, love Zach.
Yes, and he had a thing where he was talking. I was showing off what I could fit in my boobage area. If you're ever in need of walking into an establishment where you can't bring in fun stuff.
Oh, you stuff your bra?
And I stuffed I put a whole bottle of tequila.
Wow. Really? Wait,
when I-
underneath or in
Dude,
between?
So I could go in beneath. I could put a whole thing in here, dude. And I got a new bra too. The
whole
underwire. This fucking thing's amazing.
You got to be kidding.
That's
Yeah, dude,
hilarious.
like, back in the day, pre 9/11 kids, I
Uh-huh.
used to go to the garden and they would not really check. There's no
metal
There's nothing.
detectors. Yeah.
So I just bring like weed, blow, anything you
For
would
real?
need for a good time.
What's the worst thing you've ever put in there?
There's nothing. There's no such thing.
Meaning
I would
like
put a
meaning,
tank if I
no,
could
no,
put
meaning
in here,
like
bro.
you're like, wow, this
I'm
is
talking about those nitrous tanks, not like a fucking Russian fucking. I'm talking nitrous tank. You remember those? They're
He's like,
fun.
I've also smuggled Mexicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mexican
exactly.
people. Yeah, yeah.
Slave trade. Shut up, my
Yeah.
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 That's
The new waitress
crazy.
from the shop.
Yeah,
came over here in her boobs,
no, I don't
bro.
go there anymore.
Wait. What's the thing that you put in there that you're like, this might fall out or this hurts? Anything like that?
No, I've never done needles. I don't hang out with
Okay.
skells,
All
but
right.
I don't like.
Are you a girl who, when you get cash, you go?
Sometimes
Yeah.
if I don't have,
That's
like,
interesting
I'm
that
not a
girls
big.
do
I
that.
hate the word purse. I'm not a big.
Uh huh.
I like bags.
Yeah.
But if I'm walking to the store, sometimes I'll just do.
Little
shove it in
little
there.
boob.
They'll shove it in
little-
there?
You're not worried it'll fall out.
No, I've had one situation where my friend bought me weed for Christmas, and I went to a fish show, and it fell out of my tits, and he still doesn't make me forget about that, and that was like 15 years
Oh,
ago.
fish show. Those are big.
Well,
Oh, those are fun. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
happening again. They do that.
Yeah, they do it every
New
year.
Year's.
New Year's
Every
Eve.
New Year's,
Yeah. That's a
At,
big
at
thing.
MSG, right?
Yeah, they're trying to beat Billy Joel's record.
Oh, really?
Pissed off Billy Joel.
But he's still going, no?
He's still going.
Yeah.
Fucking marionette. I
Well, he took a month hiatus.
he
Did
did.
he? Why? He had a staph infection?
Yeah, he had a staph infection.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
did.
had a staph infection.
Yeah.
Actually, you got it from him from blowing him.
In remembrance of
I
me.
know. You did a little piano man on his knob.
The whole world stopped when your ear went out of commission.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I mean, according to me, yeah. Anyway, speaking of your boobs,
Yeah.
first mammogram today.
I had a first. Oh yeah, yesterday. I went for my first.
Yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Nice.
It was crazy. It was
Wow.
nuts. I never been. Well, when I was I went to. I never been to a gynecologist either, and I went to one.
What?
I know this is all crazy. I know. I've got really good health. I got like Cadillac of health insurance, so I like just took advantage of this shit. Plus, I've been on meds. I'm able to face my shit now. So I went to all the doctors. I went to all of them. I've been to dentist. I've been doing that for a minute.
Yeah, you have nice teeth.
Thanks, buddy. Floss too. It's very important. So, but yeah, and then I went to a gyno, and she's like, and I'd never been to one. It was really weird because my mom's very old school. Like you didn't go to a gyno until you had your first kid or some shit. Mm-hmm. And I never fucked, and I never got birth control. So I just was like, all right,
You never fucked.
not really in high school. I never saw the point.
When was your?
I saw Kids as a child, and it freaked the fuck out of me. You remember that movie? Have you ever seen that movie? Basically, everyone gets AIDS or pregnant, and I don't like that. Freaked me
Oh,
the
well,
fuck out.
when you were in high school, that was like a thing.
Yeah, it was like, holy shit.
When
So,
were you in high school?
I was in high school through 97, 98, 6 to 99.
That must have been a crazy time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's like teen angst high school days.
yeah, because you had your gay Limp Bizkit and shit. And
Woodstock 99, you go
Woodstock
there.
99, yeah, I went
Did
to
you
that.
go? Did you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you didn't know I went?
Did you know
Rich
Rich
Voss.
Voss opened Woodstock
Yeah,
99?
I remember. I vaguely, and also Dick, what the fuck's his name? Is weird. Andy Dick was there too.
Really?
Oh, that guy's
Yeah.
a nut job.
Yeah, him
But
there
he's
too.
great in that movie Employee of the Month with Dane Cook.
I didn't see it.
Great movie.
Great. Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah,
Simpson.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson. Yeah,
Oh man, blast from the past. Okay,
He
yeah, I
plays
didn't
the
see it.
creepy eye doctor at the
Yeah.
Costco they work at.
Oh,
Yeah.
they work at a Costco.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Rich
yeah,
Voss, Woodstock '99 opened the fucking festival.
Wavy and all that shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, Wavy
Look, Jess, there you are in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the crowd. Look,
Wait,
Jess is in there.
Were you? How many days?
somewhere.
There's her looking for her weed.
I don't know. Look for tits.
Yeah. How many days were you there?
I was there all day. We went the
Wow.
night before. I got hammered. I funneled a bottle of Jack Daniels from one of the locals.
Yeah.
Passed out. I don't remember. My friend found me with no pants on a golf cart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You funneled a whole bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
They were like, chug.
Yeah, I get into it.
Yeah.
Like I could drink
And then
back in the
and then
day.
she pulled another one.
Yeah.
out of her-
Yeah, no, we're
Boom.
back
They
in
were
the
like,
day.
"Do it again."
And then the girl
People
I
were
was
coming
friends
up and
with,
be like, how much for a bottle? And she's like, $12.
yeah, dude.
She was like her own 7-Eleven.
That was like my claim. Like I was very proud. Like I was a dork. I was an idiot. Like I played rugby. I was very proud of the fact how much I could drink.
Yeah.
And I used to be able to drink
Everybody
a
is.
lot.
Did you get into a lot of fights?
Never really. I was just always never. No. Plus, if I, this is the deal. Being a woman, I think if I was a man, I would have definitely, because my brothers did, but I would have, definitely. But I'm a chick, so I think it's different for me. Like a dude would be like, "What the fuck is she really talking to me like this?" And then if a chick tried to,
You're gonna kick her.
I'm
ass.
aggressive as fuck.
Yeah.
Like if I don't even like throw, I'm gonna my eyes, and
Yeah,
I'm getting
yeah,
into. I'm
yeah.
like, oh, you want to? And then you start hitting myself, and then. So it's like, all right, we're not.
Like, oh, I
messing.
gotta get away from this fucking
chick
lady.
is on another level.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thanks, buddy. So yeah, I got really it was what's like it was not even that like, and when people talk about it, it wasn't even that like holy shit. I don't know how to explain it. It was dumb. Like it was just
What
dumb.
was?
It was overpriced. Woodstock
Woodstock?
99. It wasn't this like
Did you watch the doc?
I was in the one.
You were in the doc?
I was in the HBO Max one.
No way.
Yeah,
You got
they
interviewed?
Interviewed you?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And then just underneath it said tit lady with the, with
No,
the bottles.
it's right. It said
The lady with her pants off in the golf cart.
yeah, it
That's
was-
like frightening. Why
what the
that part?
Well, like for me, I was drunk. I was like, I just didn't give a fuck.
All
I
right.
just, that's why people sometimes are like, hey, were you raped? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember. I walked it off. It made me interesting. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, yeah.
But my friend got mad because I got hammered. So she was a tool. I don't know where she is now. But I became best friends with her boyfriend, who I'm still cool with. But anyway, she threw out all the liquor. So I had no liquor for
What?
the rest of the trip.
Oh, what a loser.
Yeah, she fucking fucked me up.
Because you got drunk?
Because I got wasted.
That
and
was
she got
the
mad.
first
That's
day.
the point
That
of
was the
Woodstock.
night before Woodstock.
Oh, the
she
night
got
before.
rid of all the booze.
night before it even started.
Yeah,
you were
I got
passed out
hammered.
in a golf cart.
Well, yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna go. Like, what are we doing here, kids?
did-
Let's go run the Bulls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
kind of like you mentality with, when I was your age, I was.
Yeah.
You were a
You
bad-
know?
The night before Oktoberfest, I got fucking wasted. I was drinking hunch punch out of a saucepan with a bunch of hippie Australians, and then I passed out drunk
First
in my
off,
tent.
that was Australian.
golf
You're
cart.
gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I went to the St. Gennaro's festival and I ended up hanging out with a bunch of Aussies and I
at
peed my
San
pants.
Gennaro.
Yes.
The Italian festival, and
that-
Mulberry
we went
Street.
to this bar called St. Diffina's, which I think is an Australian bar, and we got fucking wrecked.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even go to the freaking festival. I got bombed in that bar. So I get it. Australians will fuck you up.
They're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
They're just
They're
here for a
nuts.
good time.
They're like the
They're a
Kentucky
country-
of like the world. They're like, they're like,
yeah.
and all they wanted, they're the Tasmanian devil.
One
They just wanna get
guy,
hammered.
one guy there, his name was Ricky. He was like running. It was at a hostel. It was like a party hostel. He wore no shoes. He prided himself on not wearing any shoes, and he had untied shoelaces tattooed on the tops of his feet.
That would make sense.
And we were like, Ricky, what's up with that tattoo? And he's like, oh, mate, I don't like wearing shoes.
Dude, they're just all a bunch of gremlins. I know,
Yeah.
they're nuts, dude. So I got you. So it would make sense. And plus, you get excited about what's going on. You're like, holy fuck,
yeah.
I'm in Germany, right? And
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, and I'm hanging out. And the moment, gets carried away, that's what happens, man.
Just black out.
You just black out.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, happens.
But you're not harming anybody. Just
No, you're having
blacking
a good
out.
time, dude.
When I black out, I go to bed.
Oh, I
Right.
do more than that.
Oh,
but-
really?
Oh,
What-
yeah.
Are you
What
like
are your
stomping
drunk
out
problems?
car windshields?
I wish I could pass out. That's the problem. I'm a prize fighter.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
keep on going until the point of like, I'll cook. I burned my arm. I sprained an
cook?
ankle. Yeah.
Wow.
It's bad. I pee the bed. I would get really bad.
You ever pee the bed?
Yeah.
That's
I'd
Done
pee the
that,
bed a lot.
Done
That's-
that once.
that- of all
last
things,
Christmas.
though-
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas,
home?
just once.
Last Christmas.
at home.
Yeah.
What
At
were
your
you
child
drinking?
at home?
Yeah, my child at home.
What were you drinking?
I don't.
Pee
know.
the
Just
bed,
beers,
though.
Everything. Tequila.
If you-
beers.
Oh, really? You weren't like it happens to me if I drink a lot of vodka.
I'm not a vodka guy.
Nor am I usually, but if I'm drinking for some reason vodka Red Bulls, it's like the potion. Like my friends would be like, "Oh, Levin's coming over. Who's bringing the rubber sheets?"
Oh, really? Rubber sheets.
Or they
Not
make
even
me
a thing.
sleep in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Pee the bed though. That's a pretty good one to have.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not bad.
I've stopped.
Do you still get hammered, blacked out?
No.
Oh well, yes you did. You told me some stories the other day. I won't bring up if you don't want me to. But
It's okay. Yeah, I did a little.
Yeah.
A number, a couple.
Yeah.
Maybe what was a week? When's the last time I saw you?
The 11th.
So the night before the 11th.
Yeah.
Do you have,
November
like-
10th was my last night. Oh yeah, it was in your comedy festival.
What happened at your
he
comedy
told me.
festival?
I got hammered.
I'll
Bad?
Put it this
Where
way.
at?
Put it this way, and we can cut this if you want. She slapped a very popular podcaster on the ass that she doesn't know.
I don't know at all. I was just very fucking.
She was
Alex
just
Cooper?
like, good game.
Alex
no.
Cooper?
Yeah, Alex Cooper. Like, it was called
say it
her
off the
dad.
I was
pod.
just
We'll
obnoxious.
say it off the pod.
Yeah, I was just obnoxious. And
Did
then
you
I
ever see her
almost had
again?
Him? I don't know. Maybe one day I will. But he probably won't care. He was actually pretty genuinely nice about it, which I was surprised by because he should have ripped my head off.
Were you just like, hey, good to see
I
you.
just
I
was,
love
I don't
your
know what
shit.
happened. I walked in, dude. I don't know what happened. I had a good set.
Yeah.
And I was all like, "Grrr!" Yeah, I was. Oh, yeah.
No, you can't
Oh,
see that.
wow.
You
How
can't,
the fuck
Wow.
did you know?
you can't see
Probably
that.
circulates around the culture.
Oh, it did.
They're not going to be able to see it, but I guessed.
You did, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to do, man. I feel like
Hammer.
he's
I was
somebody
like,
to be
yeah,
like,
my dad's a
fuck you.
sanitation worker, and I slapped him in the ass. I don't know what came over.
You said my dad's a sanitation worker and then slapped him on the ass.
And then I got into a fight with another comic because he was flirting with a friend of mine, and she was like, "No, no," and I went over to him. I'm like, and I went off on him, and then there was one more person. One LA comic didn't really take to a liking for me because I was being drunk and obnoxious.
You're
and I was
never
making
going to
fun
see
of
him.
LA.
You're never going to see him.
I'll never see her. It's fine.
And she'll quit.
And I don't know if she will, but I don't care.
you
But it
were
was just me.
yeah.
I was wasted.
Yeah.
I was really. I walked in like I don't know what was. Possessed, bro. Like my other ego. I walked in, Max Bennett comes here. I was like, Max, who are all these fucking people? Like I'm like, who the fuck am I? I was just,
But
You know
that's
what
the
though? You
confidence
need those
get when you're
nights.
drunk.
You need those nights.
yeah. I just, and it's always at the stand. I get always.
That's why.
I used to
That's
get-
why with these comedy clubs, I'd like to just not get drunk around them.
Yeah, I think
'Cause-
that's it for me. I
Because
can't
the
do
next
it.
day I'm putting out fires.
I'm freaking out. I'm doing a list. I'm like checking it twice.
Yeah.
I'm saying a novena. I'm like going to go to confirm whatever the fuck.
You're
I'm
calling people.
calling people. I'm like, dude, was I
What
bad?
happened?
Yeah, like doing a little
Yeah.
testy, like, hey,
Yeah.
buddy, how things going?
Yeah.
Haha, funny last night.
Haha.
Yeah.
We had a good
was
time, huh?
crazy,
And then they
huh?
respond, you had a good time.
I know. You're like, dude, yeah.
And you're like, oh, you're laughing, so it wasn't that bad.
Funny, right?
Oh, yeah. Then you spend the rest of the night just looking at your ceiling.
Yeah, and anxious. Yeah, totally
Yeah,
hating yourself,
yeah.
crying. You're like, I'm quitting everything.
And then by the next day, you're like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
If they're not going to have me at my worst, they don't deserve me
I'm
at my best. Come on.
exactly that
Yeah.
kind of a thing. And then back in the old days, I'd be like going back on a bender, but I've been calming down
Until it happens again.
until it happened. No, I.
But you want to know what? Just don't do
I
it around a
did-
comedy club.
That's the thing, and I don't bring a car.
But where else?
Oh, you drove?
Shut up.
No.
You drove that night?
Watch your mouth.
Did you?
No, she was just
Jazz.
looking at her car.
Yeah, I just looked at
She was
it.
like, that's
Slept
a
in the
nice
car?
car.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Damn.
We're going to have to cut a lot of stuff from this podcast.
Oh, I think I know. I need to not do that anymore.
You're like me in the sense that, like, we go out, like, I'm not looking to hook up with anybody. If
No.
it happens, it happens.
That's my problem. That's
I-
why I never find love.
I take myself out.
Yeah, well, you're a good-looking dude.
Thank
I as a woman who's like, there's no way I'm finding my other.
I don't know, Jazz. If I was
When you're
hammered, if I
you
was hammered
can.
and you're hammered and you're slapping my ass, I'm like, I'm getting this lady's car tonight. We're drunk driving back to her place.
I can see that happen with you. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let's fuck a fat bitch. But you know what I mean? I never titty fucked one. Let's just try it out. Let's give it a whirl. You know, like playing bumper cars in my tits.
I'm like, where'd that Casamigos bottle come from? You're like, oh shit, I forgot about that. I want to go around. Let me tell you the story
I
of the
am
time I lost my
classy.
weed at Fish.
Yeah, I know. I am classy though. There's layers to me. But yeah, that's why for years I never found love.
There's layers to me.
There is. I'm not just.
No,
I just
believe that.
have fun. I
Yeah.
just have fun.
When
And
did
I just-
when did that start for you? Like when was your first time you're like, oh, this is great?
Oh, my God,
Like back
junior
in high.
high.
School. Junior high, you started
yeah,
boozing.
Yeah, junior high.
Was
And
it a
then
friend that influenced you?
I was at a friend's house and her parents had a liquor cabinet.
And they didn't care.
They didn't pay attention. So I went to
Yeah.
Johnny Walker Red.
Oh, they were
That's
poor.
what you-
And
yeah,
Johnny
they were
Walker
poor.
Red, Irish poor.
Yeah.
6, siblings, whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Johnny Walker
Irish
Blue.
Catholic,
Johnny Walker
baby.
Blue is as good as
Yeah,
you can get.
you would. No, you're a rich person.
No, I'm
but-
not. I'm not rich, but my dad, he's like, you got to get me Johnny.
Daddy,
Walker
like,
Blue.
if you're
I'm
gonna
like,
do
oh yeah,
it.
of course, Dad. You want the $200?
Well, and also my parents would get free shit because my dad's a sanitation worker. Around Christmas time, he'd
everybody
get free
gets-
liquor and all that stuff like that. So I tried Ouzo, which is that Greek.
Ouzo,
liquor.
yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
like fire.
In Mykonos. Yeah.
that
oh,
shit's- they do shots of it.
it tastes like black licorice.
It tastes like sambuca. It's
It'll
the
fuck
Greek
you
version
up.
of sambuca, but it'll
Yeah.
fuck you up completely.
Yeah.
So that would be around. So yeah, junior high. But I remember feeling the levity and like the like, it felt freeing. Like,
Drinking?
Yeah, it's just like woo.
You come from a strict household?
Huh?
You come from a strict household?
No.
That your parents drank?
Yeah.
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 My mom didn't drink.
No, yeah, my parents would like. I mean, not all the time, but I remember being young. My dad would make martinis for my mom. My mom like scotch on the rock, like a one rock with a twist. And we grew up, and then my uncle. Everyone boozed in my family.
Was
Uh-oh.
was
Want to try another one? You want to try another
I
bottle?
don't even think there's anything in that.
That's the point of it.
Oh.
Oh, to put it in there?
To put it in.
That's
we can
why,
do that. We can do that at the end.
Is that why
Okay, we'll
Pat
put it at
brought
the end.
that?
That's why
Yeah.
he did it. Yes.
What
Instigator.
was I gonna say? Did your parents have like a habit where like, oh, if mom has too many martinis, she's gonna go flip over a bus?
No,
No,
like
your
that.
parents were
No,
never-
No, my father was a nut job.
Oh, okay, your father.
Why?
So you get that from your father.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. What does he do?
When he would get, well, depending, he was a bad drunk though. When he get drunk, like sometimes he'd get drunk watching a football game. He was a big Green Bay Packer fan because of Vince Lombardi, who's
Okay.
from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So he became a big Packer fan. So I remember one time they were losing and he was getting hammered, and he fucking like started. My mom had these Norman Rockwell plates, and he started throwing them downstairs.
Oh, man. That
Yeah.
rules,
Wow.
kind of. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
That's called trauma. But yeah,
I know, but
remember
He was
all
just
it.
throwing them
Do you-
downstairs.
do you have-
fucking scumbag.
That's fucking awesome,
Calling, yelling,
dude.
calling them Nazis.
About the Packers?
Yeah,
That
just going
rules so
nuts.
much.
Just going nuts, dude.
Do you
he would
ever
do that with
have-
a bunch of people, dude. Depending on like he vehemently fucking hated Regis Philbin.
Who's that?
Regis, the
Oh,
old
yeah,
guy.
the old
Regis.
guy that died.
Why?
Because my father's a fucking nut job.
Why do you hate
hated him.
Regis?
Because he went to Notre Dame. I have no clue. He just hated him.
Regis
He
Philbin?
hated Regis Philbin. Like,
Are you
hated him.
fucking kidding me? How do you
Well,
hate
not-
Regis Philbin?
no.
He's like the cutest fucking guy.
He's just an outward guy because he's just as loud as my father was, I guess. And then like certain things, like there's a girl that I had a friend with who's a Red Sox fan. He wouldn't let her park in my driveway.
That is awesome. Your
Oh, yeah,
dad,
it was
what is
nuts.
it? Are you Irish Catholic?
Yeah, we were a mixed breed.
But
he was a nut job.
I wish I had a dad like that.
you-
I wish
Look
I
at
had a
fucking
dad
Regis
like that.
Philbin, dude.
Yeah,
Why
I
the
don't even know.
fuck?
Dead,
He's
by
dead.
the way.
Yeah, I know, he's
Yeah.
gone.
RIP.
I
Yeah.
just met him in Notre Dame. I went to a Notre Dame game and he was there.
Best
Very nice
story,
man.
one of the best storytellers of all time.
Yeah, really good. I liked him a lot. I didn't mind him at all. He was
Do you
the
have
only
to
thing.
watch? Did you have to watch Regis in private?
Well, I didn't. But my mom
You
would
had
have
to
it on and be
sneak it
like,
in.
but we'd just like put the volume down lower. There was a couple
What are you
of
doing
people.
listening to that
John
crap?
Costas, another guy who does. He was a big NBC.
Bob
yes.
Costas?
Yes.
No, John. Is it John?
Bob?
I think
Bob
Bob
Costas.
sports
Bob
guy.
Costas?
Bob's
Bob
a sport-
Costas.
He's a
Yeah,
sports
I
guy.
hated
get
him.
that, though. Everybody
Hated
hates
him.
Bob Costas.
Hated Bob-
He
really?
sucks. He sucks.
I didn't mind
He's
him.
still around.
He's such a nerd dork.
Is he still around?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, my dad
he's a
definitely
nerd
hated
dork.
him.
That's good. I agree with that.
Okay.
Is your dad alive?
No, he died 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fine.
R.I.P.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Him and Regis hanging out.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, he
I
probably
hope
saw
made
Regis
amends.
at the pearly
And he
gates.
said,
I know, I hope he
"Fuck
made
you,
amends." He's
Regis.
like,
And
yeah.
the guy was like,
Yeah.
go down.
Yeah,
Get
that's
down
right.
there.
Yeah, with his mother. Loretta, she's a bitch.
Your grandma?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Whoa, amazing.
Mom's still alive?
Mommy's doing good.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, her side of the family.
What are your brothers like?
Well, first off, how many brothers?
I got 2 and a sister and me.
Okay.
That's a big
All
family.
right, where do you fit in?
I'm the baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys all like
Get along?
get along? What's going on? No.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Do you talk to
Older
anyone?
one, I'm cool with. The second oldest one, we haven't talked in about, I don't know, since Trump got elected. And it wasn't because of Trump. It was other shit. And then I have a sister who's, I don't know how to say it. Everyone else gets annoyed, but she's handicapped, but she's awesome. And then there's me.
do you mean
Handicap how?
Handicap how? Like handicap how? She's just slow. Like she's not like she doesn't have Down syndrome. I forget what the word is.
Autistic?
No. She's not autistic. She's full on retard. But like she's. I know everyone gets all fucking weird. She's fucking great. Thank you for the claps.
That's just funny.
But she's just but she's a beautiful human being, and she's the funniest. I love her to pieces. She's great.
Who gets weird about that?
People do when I bring her up. Like I'm trying to do material about her, and it's just like people like I haven't what's his nuts. Shane Gillis did a beautiful one. Graham McKay also does great material on I haven't gotten good enough yet to do anything because everyone gets like.
Is she like? Can she like live on her own?
Not on her own. My parents did it right from the beginning. They could, but you got to remember they had her in the 70s when we were like,
You didn't know what to do with
knock
them.
it over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't fucking know what to do. Now, exponentially, we've gotten so much better with health and a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's why everyone needs to shut the fuck up. They're like, this is the worst time. Go fuck yourself, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Wait, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, and then there's me. So that's the dynamic. But my oldest one, we're cool now. He's still a Looney Tune, and then my other one, I don't really talk to at all.
You go home for like the holidays?
I do. I'm the cook. I go home and I
go
cook for
home?
Thanksgiving. Jay's there, and then oops, I doxed him. He's there, and he lives with his girlfriend's there, and then my sister's there, and then they have a dog, and my mom's there. So
And
when I go,
the other sister doesn't come. Or
the other brother doesn't.
come.
No, he's he's down south.
Do they get hammered? Like, does your whole family get hammered on like?
Back in the day, the oldest is in recovery.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys try not to like drink around him, or he doesn't care.
When he first got out, I said, "Fuck." I was angry. I was going through an anger phase, so I would drink wine in a solo cup when he
Nice.
come. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, we can't. I'm like, fuck you. You enabled him. I'm drinking, so I would do it. Now it's like we're all
Like
fine.
some
I'm
of
older.
us don't have
I know,
issues.
some of us don't have issues. I'm gonna go drive a car now and do a fucking.
Yeah. Some of us haven't acknowledged our issues
Some of us don't have issues.
I know,
Okay.
exactly.
in church.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Just slapping the priest.
I can stop whenever I want. Yeah. So no, we don't. I don't really, and I don't want to anyway. I'm past that age now.
Does your sister drink?
No.
Well,
she loves
I mean,
Coca-Cola.
I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Of course, she likes Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Are you an idiot?
I don't know.
Of course,
Yes.
she likes Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
All retards like Coca-Cola.
I don't know. Why is that a dumb question?
You think there's a lady who's like, there? She's like, give me the tequila. No.
I don't know. I've never met her. I don't know what she's like.
No, thank you for asking that. though.
Oh,
I
that's
think
very
you
nice,
didn't
very
limit.
inclusive.
You didn't
I'm
limit
really
her.
inclusive. I
Yeah,
really
man.
include her.
Yeah. You didn't
Yeah.
limit her. I think there'd be, though,
Fucking-
if we did, though, there'd be,
I felt if I didn't ask that question, I would be being disrespectful.
I hear you.
Okay,
See,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But this is how people
No.
are. They don't know how to
No,
react.
I also-
I
I also
if
was
you,
joking. That's not why I
Yeah,
asked
I'm
her.
sure.
I think
swear to God, I don't give a shit.
I think if she was sitting right here, right now, and you were like, what's her name?
Christina.
If you're like, Christina, do you drink as well? She'd look at you and go, what are you, a fucking idiot?
Yeah, maybe she would, or she'd be
Listen,
like,
I've
Mickey.
seen TikToks of.
She's the best, dude. She didn't care. Like even when like people ape shit, she'll just go in a room, she'll shut the door,
That's awesome.
and just watch cartoons.
She's still watching
That
cartoons.
Oh, bro, Simpsons, all of them, but the cool ones though.
How old is she?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
People fucking love that shit.
But she loves like old school stuff too. I'll walk in and I'll watch her see Mighty Mouse, like old school stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, also it runs the gamut.
Wow.
Yeah. She's 5 years older than me, so
47.
47. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Interesting.
It's pretty crazy.
yeah. So it's a fun dynamic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do the cooking, so I go home for Christmas.
That's fun.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
don't.
good cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. What do you
cook?
make?
Well, Christmas Eve we do the Italian thing.
The
Are you
7
Italian?
You do 7
No,
fishes?
we do 7 fishes though. But my dad grew up in
fuck
the.
is that? What is that?
My dad grew up in the Bronx. He was around them. You can't.
What is that
them.
though? 7 fishes.
It's like the fishes
night
the
before-
night before Christmas Eve. It's a big, huge thing. You do I think it's like this something about saints. I forget what it represents, but it's 7 fishes.
Yeah, you don't,
All
have,
right.
you don't have meat. You have 7 fishes.
Yeah, meat fishies.
And pasta.
Yes,
All right.
Lots
correct.
of pasta.
A lot of antipasto. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we do.
So you're a good cook?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm doing that tradition because my dad would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't make now is the stuffed clams. That's too much fucking effort.
So good though.
They're so good, but the effort is so ridiculous. I'm there with
No,
a
you know
hammer.
what you got to do? You know what you got to do? Just go to the store
And get
them,
picked up-
get the oven ones, the oven
No,
baked
that's
ones,
picked
and
up.
just throw 'em
Yeah,
in-
I
just throw 'em
know,
in the oven.
but
That's what we do.
Oh, you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love me some stuffed clams.
Yeah. And then we do
I want my clam stuff.
we do lobster. We do lobster too.
Ooh, you do lobster?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking
My uncle gets all the lobster and he puts them in all in a big pot.
Oh, that's freaking great.
Yeah, and he does them all himself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We do. I usually always on the I try to do Alaskan king crab leg. We try to do that.
Do you like baklava?
I haven't. I never usually do it. I never have time to
Not
prep
that
it.
good.
I don't think it's that good. I'll get
like
cod
it.
and I'll just cook it at home,
Yeah.
like regular with a stew with mussels.
I'm not a
make like a
baklava
zuppa de
guy.
peche. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'll do that kind of shit.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Anyway,
This is-
so
this
has
is
boiled
Italian.
potatoes
I don't know
over
what the
here,
fuck
bro.
you guys
You know what I
are
mean?
talking
You got
about. Yeah.
boiled
You
cabbage
said
ham.
baklava, and I was like, Joey Baklava? From,
We're basically speaking Italian right now, and he's like,
yeah, I checked out.
No.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right, so you do have to go soon. I just
Do I
checked the
do it?
time. You do have to go soon because of your show.
Okay.
So let's get into
Oh,
the
really?
fucking, it's
What the
7:43.
ah, shit. All right, wait. We never even got to the mammogram.
I know. I was just going
Oh.
to go ahead and ask about love and dating stuff.
Oh, yes. Okay, go ahead. Well, I'm sure the mammogram was great.
Yeah, they pushed in the thing.
Go ahead. Talk about the mammogram. What was interesting to you? Your first mammogram ever at 42. When do people actually start getting mammograms?
Well, they just started in the 40s. It was supposed to be. They didn't do it till later. in
Oh,
the
really?
50s.
Oh.
Now they're saying 40s lately.
Interesting.
So because otherwise I wouldn't gone. I wouldn't
okay.
get it covered. But the tech person was hysterical.
Why?
She was fucking out of her mind. She's like, "Oh my god, they had me here. You got big breasts. We're gonna take a while for this one." And then they put like a Band-Aid on your nipple. I forgot about it. Later on, ripping that bitch off was like pulling a fucking fucking baby with teeth off.
Yeah,
your
it
fucking
hurt.
nipple.
Yeah.
That hurt. And then they have you, but it's the most uncomfortable. Like you have to stand there and hug the machine because they need a part of your armpit. They pressed it, and then they little squeezer, and then they have a. But the whole time she's like, I gotta, they triple booked me and hold on still. Breathe in. Okay, hold on still. I want to watch this Turkish show and I can't do it. They double booked me. There's so many you got big breasts. You got they're dense. They're dense.
She kept saying that?
Yeah, she kept on saying it. She's like, we're having fun, right? Don't sue me. Like the whole time because she was nuts. I loved her.
That's
She's from
great.
Bayside. She's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah.
I grew up with people like that. So I get it, but I could tell a lot of people that are probably,
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than be like, okay,
Yeah.
no.
Your breasts are fine.
Just rip the fucking Band-Aid off, bitch. Throw me around. Tell me what to do. I don't give a shit.
Slap my tits.
Exactly. Go ahead. Lob it on there. I don't care. I'd rather that than anything.
So do you just stand there like this and they like go?
No.
and,
You gotta hug. Like they give you different. Like you gotta like hug it, and then you gotta like put it on the thingy, and then they like the thing. It's like you gotta stand still.
But does somebody come and go like, all right?
No. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't
Fucking, is
fucking
that
know.
what you masturbate to? You fucking no. When you go to first
Whose
off,
tits are you
who
feeling?
doing?
They're both
Exactly.
like this.
It's like it's on a
They're
car and
feeling. They're
headlights.
feeling for stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. When you go to your
Aren't they
gynecologist,
feeling it for stuff?
go to your
they're
gynecologist.
feeling. They're not rubbing.
I know it's like wax on, wax off. You fucking karate kid idiot.
I don't know anything.
Apparently, so what they do is when you go to a gynecologist, she fills up your titties while you're there.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
So I'm not that wrong.
You're not that
Why
wrong.
are we laughing
but
at me if I'm not
laughing
that
at
wrong?
the
I don't
placement
know.
of your titties.
I
I'm like,
can-
where are we going with
I
these
can see
things?
him walking into a gyno office being like, so what do? You do like this?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
yeah,
or-
like that. Like, like
It's your
action for moves.
technique.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
He's like, no, we use a metal rod actually.
Yeah,
And he's like,
exactly.
oh.
and scrape?
Like,
do you
what
buy
kind
that?
of metal rod?
I know. So, yeah.
Buy that.
It was like Home Depot.
Is it vibrate or is it like still?
But yes, exactly.
That's hot.
So, yeah. So that's
So
basically an gist.
I'm
If you
not
wanna
that
go
wrong.
dating stuff.
You just do it at the vagina doctor.
You do it at the
apparently, for
vagina
some
doctor
reason.
first.
Why do they fill you up at the vagina doctor?
Because it's all women's health. It's my thing downstairs and it's my titties upstairs. And
Then what's the mammogram for?
the mammogram?
To see if
is
you
to,
have breast cancer.
Dude, they got to go in and make sure. Like, if they feel it, it's kind of too late. Then there's a lump, and they're like, "Oh,
You're fucked.
you're kind of a little bit more fucked."
Or they're
if
like,
you
"These
go,
tits are
it's all
coming
about
off."
preventive care. If you go.
Oh.
And they find, they do a screening, and it's like, okay, everything looks great, cool. And then you come back, and you do it every year.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's just preventive care. America's getting better at that. Well, that's my health insurance, but apparently not everyone's. But
Now, if you were a woman and you got a mammogram with your health
I'd
insurance,
get
yeah,
you
they have
$10,000.
to you give them your breasts.
Yeah, you'd
That
have
would
to just- yeah, you'd-
cut them off.
I'm so
right now.
angry about that
Live.
because they did absolutely nothing. I walked into a room,
Yeah.
I sat in another room, and they said, "Yeah, there's nothing we really do. I don't know."
They give you antibiotics, though, right?
No, they didn't. The urgent care gave me antibiotics, and I went to the ER thinking that they would be like, "Oh yeah, those are not good. Take better ones." But they were just like, "Nah, it's fine."
urgent care is
And then it
so
got
slept
way
on.
worse after the ER. By the way,
Yeah.
it was
Jesus
not
Christ.
that bad
You
at
need
the ER,
another-
and then it got way worse.
Yeah,
so
you need
fuck
another-
them.
Yeah.
Fuck Lenox Hill.
Oh, going after Lenox Hill. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's where I went.
Okay. Yeah. No word.
And then also, did you know this that the hospital charges you, and then also the doctor charges you?
Yeah, for a service.
Didn't know that.
That's like
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. What order did you go in? You went to the doctor. they charged you.
No. The doctor that sees you at the hospital
Oh.
also charges you on top of the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because if they
hospital
can-
fee is like a room. You're like,
Right.
you got to pay for the room.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I didn't know that.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, welcome to
Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no,
I'm
gave me
lucky.
that spiel
Not only
today.
am I older, I've been dealing with a lot of death all my life, so I've had like for instances of knowing. So you need an advocate when you go to the doctor's office.
Do
all
you
the time.
get charged? Probably a dumb question. If you die,
Yeah.
you get charged, I assume.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
you know, funerals cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
I
they
know
do.
funerals do, but that
And they're
makes
in
sense.
hock with the hospice too.
I'm
There's
saying if you
fucking-
go to the ER, like if you get shot and you get rushed to the ER and you die,
Yeah.
does your family incur the costs of that?
Well, yeah. Someone's got to pay
I
the
mean,
bill.
jeez.
It's pure capitalism,
Move to
bro.
Canada.
It's lit. Well, I mean, Canada has its own. Everyone has their bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Who cares? That's why go run with the bulls, do the lines, get a
Yeah.
staph infection, keep fucking moving. Who gives
Yeah,
a fuck?
it's like
Yeah,
Doug
you're right.
Stanhope when his mom died. They
Yeah.
they didn't report it for like a week.
Because they had to wait for a check to clear.
No, they wanted him and his wife or whatever, his partner. They used all her credit cards to like go on Sky Mall. Remember Sky Mall?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh,
they
wow.
bought so much shit from Sky Mall and then basically reported her dead because when you die, you
all
can
the
take
grievance.
all your debt just goes away.
No way.
Yeah, I knew that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, so when you die, I'm gonna take your credit card and I'm just gonna.
That's fine.
That's fucking
I'm gonna.
nuts.
It's gonna get declined because you have no money, but I'm gonna take it. But,
I got loads of money.
All right, do the
3,000.
dating questions real quick.
Oh, there really isn't. I mean, just like
no. Wait, you talked about how you didn't lose your virginity for a while. When did you lose your virginity?
I lost it at 18, but it was like I haven't had sex for a while.
In between then, and now.
In between me being 21
Yeah.
to 31, and then 31 till 40. Yeah, 30 to 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you never wanted. Was it same guy or different guy?
but you broke the bed.
Different guy. Oh, I broke the bed
Yeah.
last time.
So that,
you broke the
that's all
bed.
that
Why?
matters.
Yeah.
How do you know all these
She
things?
like posted about that on
My story. He
Instagram.
follows my stories, sweet boy.
I mean, I
Sorry,
follow
pay
your
attention to
stories, but
Jess, and I
I
love
didn't see
Jess.
that one.
Yeah, he broke my bed. Well, there was two incidents. First night I met him, he fucked me. Well, he tried to, but he was wasted in a bathroom across the street in a bar, in a handicapped bathroom.
Wow.
And then couldn't get it up, and I laughed. And then I tried to put him in a cab and take him back to Queens with me, and he wouldn't get out of the cab. And then he went home. And then I bumped into again, and this time he came back with me, and I was like, this is lame. I wasn't as drunk, and I was like, you're not that. He was like a Mexican emo guy. It was weird.
Ooh.
Yeah, not my style. He's wearing like
Life sucks,
Metallica
Holmes.
shirts.
Life sucks,
Yeah.
baby.
Sucks, Holmes.
Yeah, it's a lisp. And it was just like whatever. Was he Mexican or Puerto Rican? I can't remember.
They're the same.
Nice, whatever.
Whatever.
I couldn't remember the flag he was wearing.
I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
So he yeah, and then I was like, all right, and then I'm like, and I was gonna go on the dating apps and do that, and then I'm like, and then I got, the strike ended and I got my day job back, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna work out and lose weight and maybe be like, I don't know, one of those like intellectual, like, a nice nin living in Europe and having a love affairs. I think that's what I'm gonna go for.
Those are fun. Little meet cutes.
Little love affairs, and
Yeah.
we just, passionate sex. I'll get a dog. I'll die single. Like I was thinking about, like Queen Elizabeth. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna die childless, but I'm gonna have a fucking Renaissance was great. I'm gonna have a great party through life.
You don't
good.
want to have kids.
It's not like I don't want to. I'm too old, and I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna be one of those people like I'm gonna be single and have a like. What the fuck is that? I don't want to do that. Like what? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
No one wins.
Yeah.
It's like, and then they take the life out of you. It's not their fault. They're a kid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe I'll adopt one along the way. They need some help. I'll
Yeah.
help them out.
Yeah.
That would be
But,
pretty sick.
Yeah, I'll
Have
bring out a
you
little.
as
I'll find one, pickpocketing me in fucking India, and I'll take him home with me. I don't know,
Yeah.
Have you been going on dates?
No.
You don't go on dates.
Do you remember
I
your
don't-
first kiss?
No.
Woodstock '99.
Yeah,
Rich
probably.
Boss. Come on, but how sick was Ba with the Ba Woodstock?
It was. I left. I asked him to
What?
pick me up and take me out. Fuck that.
At
I hate
Ba
that
with
guy.
Ba?
I hated him.
I don't know why.
At 18, I still was like the music.
'Cause of
I
his
hated him.
music?
I just think he's stupid and he was ugly. And same with Limp Bizkit.
But Ba with the, I mean,
I didn't
that's
get into it. It was horrible.
What about what's his name? He's dead. DMX.
Yeah, it was great, and I didn't say the N bomb during the process of him singing it.
Nice.
It was
Good
like
for you.
yeah. I was actually pretty because at that time I'm listening. My music was very collected. Like, I was into Miles Davis. I played clarinet.
Oh,
I
nice.
like.
Didn't they
Talib
have a jazz
Kweli.
guy there?
Okay, playing in the band, the school
I wasn't in
band.
a school band. I wasn't in a school band.
Well, school band
I did
mates,
march
they
band.
fuck. Marching
They do
band
fuck. I
fucking
fucked
fuck.
the tuba player. For
Yeah, I know. I bet you did.
Sousaphone player
You
guy.
shoved that fucking clarinet. You
Their
shoved that
lips,
clarinet
right?
right up his ass. I fucking bet.
Their lips, the sousaphone, because they're like, so they know how to eat some pussy.
Okay.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was great. That was
Tuba
the best
players
pussy.
know how to eat
Yeah,
pussy.
Definitely.
Good for them.
Yes, they do. Because the lips in the fucking, if you get a trumpet or a, yeah, man.
Is that what I should be doing when I go down there?
Yeah, play like,
Like that? Really? I've been doing it all wrong. I'm doing like that.
You can't do that too, but mix it up. Little vibe. You can do a little that.
Like
the
blow
tuba.
it kisses.
Yeah. Once you're, in there and you have the tongue
Yeah,
on
there
the
you go.
clit,
A little
get in there and
vibrate.
like play a little trumpet in that bitch.
That's crazy.
Play Mariana Little Lamb.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Because
So,
everybody
yeah.
tells you to do like the ABCs with your tongue, but
Well,
then
I don't
no
know.
one
There's
tells
no fucking rules. I'm just saying. I'm assuming that because he ate pussy really good, and this was an 18-year-old kid.
you. Were you? Oh, so that was the guy you lost your virginity to. You
Well,
lost your virginity
technically
to the tuba guy.
Well, technically, Woodstock '99, I lost my virginity.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were?
Allegedly.
Oh,
I was 18, and then that summer, like during the summer of the process, I slept with the sousaphone player.
the sousaphone.
Sousaphone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sousaphone.
What did you play?
Yeah. I played clarinet, but I wasn't in the band. I was doing it for a minute. I played when I was younger, and then when I got to high school, I was into basketball, and then I did theater, and I got into theater, and I did it.
You're all over the map.
You played clarinet. Is
Yeah.
that was your like?
My
was it like
embouchure.
your favorite? Was your favorite clarinet player like Squidward Tentacles?
No, never at all. I just did it because my parents had it, and my brother, they tried to teach. I wanted piano, but my hands weren't big enough.
Okay, that was a dumb joke, but that was funny.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I was looking at my phone.
But wait
Yeah.
a minute. Okay, so the tuba player, he's not around anymore.
Oh,
Where's
fuck
this guy?
no. He's been done for a while.
He dead?
Oh, I don't know if he's dead. I don't know. He was
Playing tuba somewhere.
No, I don't know what happened to him. We had one of these when Harry met Sally situations. Like I didn't see him. I found out that he still had a girlfriend when he fucked me, so I got upset. And then a couple of years later, I find MySpace gets invented, and we meet each other on MySpace. And then I was traveling cross country. I was working on a TV show in LA. I was working on Bones, but I was like, "Fuck it, LA. I want to move back to New York." And I was moving back to New York, and we got talked again. And I was supposed to meet up with him in New Mexico, and he fucking stood me up.
He ghosted you.
He ghosted me.
That happened. I told the story before on a pod. I don't know if we uploaded it, but my aunt was a phone sex operator in the 80s.
Oh wow!
And she would call this guy like often because like he was like one of her regulars.
Right.
It got to the point where like they established just like a relationship beyond
Right.
being like phone sex people.
Right.
And he would fly her out to Chicago to come meet up with him, and every time she'd land, he'd ghost her. He just wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't answer the calls. So then she would go back home, whatever, and then he would call and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I got held up, blah, 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 blah." Fly her out again. It happened like 6 times. Every time she'd fly in, she'd get ghosted. And then Maury Povich picked up the story.
No way.
And then she went on Maury to go meet him finally.
Yeah.
And he didn't show up to Maury either. Didn't show up to the table. So she never got to meet
The
him.
ultimate.
No
though. That kind of
way.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that happened with him, and then I was like, well, fuck this. I'm never
So you
gonna
never
talk
talked to him
So I
again?
never talked to him then.
That must have been crazy, though. I mean, fuck, I can't believe you got to go soon. But that must have been crazy that when social media came into play, because you lived a life before social media.
Correct.
And then once it was invented, it's like, yeah, like what was like your first thought? Like, oh, I'm going to go find all these people from high school? Or like you were like, oh, I hope I don't see these people again?
He
Yeah.
found me, and I was just
Yeah.
like, all right. And then, but no one really from high school, because I'm still best friends with, like I said, my one friend. She's a tool, but the dude she dated, he's still my best friend.
Yeah.
And then there's another dude from high school that I gave my first blowjob to, and I puked on. I'm still cool with him. I went to his wedding. And then, yeah, he called me Noodles because I had spaghetti on his dick.
Oh.
I ate spaghetti that night.
That happened to me.
You got noodles on your dick?
I didn't get noodles. I got milk.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That
no,
was
there
her thing,
noodle.
though. That was her kink.
Oh, that wasn't my kink. That was an accident. He was really well endowed. My first dick I was
Yeah.
going down on was a guy that's 6'3". I mean, come on, at 18, that's a lot of dick.
Yeah. Oh, 6'3"?
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And how big was his cock?
I don't know. It was really big, and I tried to do
You
it.
choked.
I choked. So
That was
bad.
her thing, though. She was like, I'm into this. And I was like, I mean, yeah, sure. If
Oh,
that's what you're into.
nah.
And she's like, I got to get milk first. And I was like, okay.
Whoa! Wow, she has the color and all that. Oh wow!
Yeah, it was
She got-
it's kinda wild.
She's really into that aesthetic. That's cool.
That was when I learned that everybody has another hole back there.
Oh wow! That's creepy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. But yeah, so then, so yeah, I've never been like, oh, let's make connections. I'm still cool with who I'm cool with. That's the other thing. I've never kind of tried to rekindle. One time I did, like, there's a dude I had a crush on. It never works out for me. I have friends that I'm friends with, and all of a sudden we hook up, and then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe we're gonna be a thing, and then I get ghosted or they move or something, and that's how it happens.
Maybe you need to just meet another guy at a bar. You just got to go to a bar, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do the whole. I mean, I don't even like,
Just be yourself.
I am myself. I stare him away when I'm myself.
That will work. That will. Somebody will like it. In a not joking way.
Yeah, but I have to like
somebody
them,
will.
too.
It's true,
You know
but
what I mean?
it will happen.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Well, there's that.
All right, he wants to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess yeah. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really either.
You don't have.
Yeah, don't do it.
We believe you,
Folks, thank you for listening to Love Caddies. Patty is a sicko, apparently. Jess, thank you so much for coming on.
No,
We appreciate
thank you for
that wasn't
having me.
I mean,
Yes,
I'll
love
take
you.
it.
I
I
don't
wasn't
know.
like shaking your hand, but I was just pointing towards you, but I'll take the
You
shake
got
hand.
roughy little hand. You need to get some fucking
Well,
stuff.
I've
No, he's
I'll be
got
honest,
staph infection
I've been
now in his
washing.
hands.
No. I've been washing my hands every single time I touch anything because I've had
Yeah,
staph.
you gotta put some
So my
lotion
hands are very dry at the
Rub
moment.
some lotion on the skin. where it gets the hose
Jess, thank
again.
you for coming on. Anything you want to say?
Follow me at JLev Comedy on Instagram. I got a lot of shit coming out, so just follow
She
me.
does whiskey bottle revealings.
Yeah, I do.
All on her Instagram. She just pops them out. You go, where is
Oh,
it?
there it goes.
And it
There it goes. Okay, never to
Okay.
be seen again.
Follow Brandon over and TEEJ Francis. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Drive
Bye.
safe.